Good afternoon guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about how to create a Shopify store and how to create a Shopify dropshipping store. You know, last week I was talking about dropshipping and Facebook ads, complex, you know. So today I want to start helping you, and let's see how we start our journey and start making money online. So guys, welcome back, and if this is the first time you have joined my channel today, my name is Heather Hope. Welcome. And if you like learning how to make money online and learning different things about how to become successful, why don't you hit that like and subscribe button. Now, before we get into the technical side of things, let's remember what's important. And I've got a couple of quotes that I think are important. All right, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that actually counts. Then, it is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. So, it is better to be who you really are and don't try to copy someone else. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. We just have to never give up. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. And finally, stop chasing the money and start chasing your passion. Now let's move on to the technical side of things. So, what is dropshipping? Dropshipping is a fulfillment method where an online store does not keep the products that they sell online. So they do not need a warehouse. Instead, when the store sells a product, it will then purchase the item from a third party, namely AliExpress, Alibaba, CJ's Dropshipping, or Hyperskew. As a result of this, the merchant does not see or handle any of the products. This is the basic flow of what dropshipping looks like. So, the customer purchases the item from the seller. The seller then sends the order details to the supplier. Supplier ships the order to the customer. The seller pays the dropshipper, and the customer receives the order. So this is how it works. And as you can see, there's profit to be made. Alright, so now with dropshipping, we're going to have different terms, different places to advertise, and different apps that we're going to use. So here are a couple of them, like Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, SMS marketing, and Overlow, and Hyperskew as well. So let's look at them in more detail. So our key terms, obviously the first one is Shopify. Yes, the platform, the e-commerce platform that we will be using. Then we have Overlow, which is the platform to export all our products from AliExpress to your store. Then you have aliexpress.com. This is the website that your product research will take place. But we will not fulfill our orders from there unless the shipping time is good or they have a warehouse in your targeted country that you're selling from. All right. Then we have Facebook, Instagram, Google, and YouTube, which we are going to use for advertising and marketing our products. Then we also have different Shopify apps like SMS Bump, currency converters, a product review app, and other apps as well to use. So there are many apps that you can choose from on the Shopify store. I will give you some that I will use later on in this video. Okay, so before we go and start preparing our dropshipping store and we run off to Shopify and we start our 14-day trial, let's brainstorm a little bit, okay? What are you passionate about? What are some of the items or products that you will want to sell? You know, write them down, and as we take a closer look at the other sections, slowly you will get closer to what your niche is. So maybe some of you are asking, what is a niche? What is a niche, right? So a niche is the genre or type of item you would like to sell when you are dropshipping. So some of you might like to sell electronic products, some of you might like to sell pet products. Some of you might like to sell some clothes or some merchandise, things like that. So yeah, so maybe brainstorm a little and think, what is it that you are likely to sell? So basically, once you have gone through your 14-day trial, which is free, right? Then you will have to decide what is a suitable package for your company or your organization. So the different packages that Shopify gives you is a basic one, which is $29 per month. Then it goes up to $79 a month, and then it goes up to $299 a month. Now, depending on where you are in your journey, some of you probably are just starting, so I would suggest that you go for the basic Shopify plan, and then once you have got some sales, got some money, then you upgrade, because you can upgrade whenever you want during your journey. So the more successful you get in your Shopify dropshipping store, the more you'll want to expand your company, and that's when you can upgrade your Shopify plan. Maybe some of you are like, Heather, tell me why Shopify though? So Shopify is the #1 platform for e-commerce, and their customer support is absolutely great. They really, really have got your back. When I was creating my store and I came across problems or things I didn't understand, I just got hold of the Shopify customer support, and they helped me without any problems, and they always solved my problem and any question that I had. Shopify is user friendly. Without any website design degree, you will be able to build a quality website, which is great. If some of us don't have a degree in web design, so it's a very, how can I say, easy and very friendly, user friendly to design a website on Shopify. Then the range of free apps and paid apps for different aspects of the store. For example, marketing and apps where you can see what your customers are doing by either using a heat map app or just a recording app. So yeah, as I said, I will give you my top apps in a later stage of my course or in this video. Alright, so now we are in our Shopify dashboard, okay, and this is basically where you'll start once you've signed up for Shopify, and you have a couple of choices. You can either add a product, or you can customize your theme, or you can add a domain. So what I suggest you do first is probably add a domain, and because normally when you have a Shopify store, you get a free domain, but it's my Shopify dot whatever, and you can either buy your domain via Shopify, or you can buy it via Cheap Name or GoDaddy. Those sort of websites you can buy your domain from. Now, with regards to a theme, you have two choices. You can either use the free themes on Shopify, which if you're just starting out, I think is a good way to start out. If not, actually there's some themes on a website called Envato, and you can find themes that are really, really great as well if you want to go the paid option, or you want to take the paid way. Okay, so when you want to start adding your products, you can either, as I say, manually add them, or you can use a program to add your products to your product page. When adding products to your product page from AliExpress or Oberlo, I would suggest that you also change the description and make it your own, like give it a great feel about your product. Okay. So basically with this, it's your product page, and then basically, as I said before, you can get your products from AliExpress, send them via Oberlo and to your Shopify store. Now, if you want to do a print-on-demand store, or like a merchandise store, so clothing and that sort of stuff, then you can either use Printful or Printify and send it to your Shopify store as well. This is basically your order page, and so once you have got all your products loaded and uploaded, and you've designed them all cool looking, so you make your shop look super, super rad and super, super cool and super, super nice, then you can start seeing where the orders are coming from, and then you can either fulfill the orders via whether it's by yourself or by your supplier. Maybe it's by Hyperskew, AliExpress, or CJ Dropshipping. So you could use any of those. So after you've sold a couple of products and you want to do some more research on where your products are getting sold, what social media platform it's selling on mostly, is it Facebook ads, is it YouTube, you can look at this on the analytics page. It also tells you how many sales you have, how many online store sessions you have per day, per month, and also the rate of returning customers. So who's visiting your site? Is it people who have visited your site before? Is it new visitors? You can track that as well. And also your average order value and the total orders that you have on your shop. So the analytics page is also very, very useful. And this is also the app page where you can download, as I said, many millions, gazillions, billions, trillions of apps from Shopify. And these are the apps that I use. The apps that I use mainly are for researching and importing my products are Printful, Printify are below. And for reviewing apps, it's Judge Me plus AliExpress or Looks. For your currency converter apps, it's Best Currency Converter. It's really, really good. Email marketing is ConvertKit. For email autoresponders, Privy to collect emails, and SMS Bump for SMS marketing. So all these links will be down below if you want to find out more about them. Now, from time to time, maybe you want to have a discount period or a discounted period where your things are on sale, and in the discount page, you can create all your discounts from 25% to 20%. You can decide. You can also decide on many promotional activities and that sort of stuff on the discounts page. So yeah. Now, whilst you are on the back end of your store, there will also be a front end of your store, like your Prepage. And so basically, even before your store is open and is live, you can have a little Prepage. And so, for example, when I had my flask store, it was Joyful Flasks opening soon, so you can get your customers excited about your product. You can also pre-market your product so people know that your product is coming soon. Okay, so once you have done all your hard work and all your research, maybe your website will look similar to this. You can use this for ideas, for inspiration, and if you have any questions regarding my video today, just give me a comment asking me anything. I will reply as soon as I see your comments. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this, give it a like, please. All right, and that's about it from me. Have an awesome one and check you in the next video. Cheers for now. Bye.